explosion of what used to be an underground music genre, EDM, or better known as electronic dance music, has made tremendous headway in the US music industry. Names like David Guetta, Tiesto, Deadmau5 and Skrillex headlining music festivals like Virgin Fest, South by Southwest, and Coachella have made them the new rock stars of the show. Techno producers Richie Hawtin and Loco Dice decided to take their message of what EDM was to the US college market on a tour called Cntrl Beyond EDM. I got a chance to attend the lecture at American University's Weschler Theater in Washington, D.C.
Here we go. Okay. I got no headphones, so I show you what happened in the headphone. Some of you DJs know exactly what's happening, but some of the people doesn't know what happened. So somehow like this. All right. So what I have as well is this little thing here. We call this a cyc loop. It's like a sampler. You can sample like 1 bar, 2 bar, 4 bar, 6 bar, whatever. I don't think you can still buy it, but if you like this piece, eBay.
Let me get a sense of who's in the room. How many people here are DJs or want to be DJs? And how many people here produce music? Awesome. And how many people here hope to someday do either one of those things on stage in front of a whole bunch of people? Okay.
After the lecture, Richie, Loco, and I went to talk about how the tour was going so far. Hi, today we're sitting here with Richie Hawtin and Loco Dice. They just got off a fantastic tour, Cntrl, and they just spoke with American University. Hi, how are you guys?
Good. Yeah. We feel amazing. We are touring in a bus.
It's a bit tiring, as you can probably see, but it's we have a nice group of people, so it's relatively fun.
It's a lot of fun.
So what inspired you on this tour?
We were, just inspired by the newfound popularity of electronic music in North America specifically. We've seen it grow in other places, but right now it's great timing to come through and meet the next generation of electronic music fans and kind of, I don't like to use the word educate because it doesn't sound right. I just more inspire these kids who are hearing EDM for the first time and let them know that there's a wider landscape than perhaps they're being told about.
I mean, we're there to represent our scene and our music and stand for what we are doing without teaching someone, but inspiring. That's a good word, actually.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the new generation? You're doing this college tour, you're meeting a lot of new millennials, so to speak, that are, like you said, finding EDM for the first time. How does that differ from when you guys first entered the electronic dance music scene?
I mean, going to a college is totally different because I didn't go to the college to listen about techno, electronic music. I went to the party or to the record store, and that's the reason why we're doing it like this. You go there where it starts. It starts in the college. It starts in school. Kids share music. Kids share interests.
How has this experience differed from you're doing college and you're mixing it with the after party at the club? How does that differ for you?
Normally we're touring and we're jumping on planes and going to different international destinations. We're jumping from Paris to England and then back to Germany. So this, we're on a bus. We're with a group of friends and we're actually like going across country. So it's bringing us back to, why did we really get into this music in the first place? What was that original spark like?
What originally got you all into electronic dance music?
Man, I had many different reasons of getting into electronic music, but I remember going to a radio station and meeting one of the pioneers of Detroit techno, a gentleman called Derek May. And he was some kind of mad scientist. He had so much energy, and then he was like, oh, listen to this record I just produced. And he was touring the world, making records, and he was giving me this record himself. Like, hey man, yeah, cool that you like this music. There was something so down to earth about that.
That's the thing. I mean, you see us as well on the big stages. But again, here we are again, going down there. And these kids now also, 2 of them, huge fans, touching you, talking to you. I'm so excited.
Our passion, our energy is infectious.
100%.
Maybe not right now, because we don't have so much energy. But
it's okay. You can pull the techno being more, I guess, of a acquired taste to some, and a smaller genre. A lot of people don't know exactly what techno is.
You know, hip hop was big, rock and roll was big, now EDM is big. They throw us with our music in this bowl of EDM and sweating, passion, sexy, dance floor, commitment. This is what it's all about. And that's why it's still alive, and that's why it never dies. It is kind of underground, but it's also overground. It is hard accessible, but it's also fast accessible. And it lives. Let's say it this way. Bottom line, it lives. And that's the reason why I moved from hip hop to techno. Nobody listens to techno? Nah.
And Richie's like, huh? So how would you describe your sound to a deaf person?
To a deaf person? Deaf person.
A deaf
person. See?
Like that's what? How was I describing to you, my friend?
Here.
Here.
You put him in the middle, and he will feel it.
What have you guys done to actually take a break? What do you guys do to get away?
A break.
In the middle of the conference, we all stood up and stretched.
Yes, that was good. that was a good idea. That really good.
That was a break.
I mean, we're here for a reason. Let's say it this way, and like Rich said in the beginning of this interview, it's fun.
I know this is a college tour. How would you, if it is comparable to a college tour like Tiesto, what kind of impact are you guys seeking the same thing, or what would you compare?
We're not in Tiesto's head, so I don't know what they were doing. But you know, from what I know, he came through and played big rooms like he normally does, and I think was just trying to. I guess he was coming through to expand his market, right, and promote himself. But I do feel with the lecture series and doing small clubs, you know, we are trying to reach out a little bit closer.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I know you guys are extremely tired and probably want to go eat sushi. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You can check them out at Loco Dice, OFC.
LocoDice.com, you find all the information, where to go.
And you can follow Richie at Richie Hawtin, and you can follow the tour on
#Control.
Thanks for watching Spinback. I'm your host, Dee Sanae. Join me next time for another moment in EDM culture. No matter how they spin it, we bring it back.